So since my wife is taking literally forever, I want to go home. I'm gonna tell you guys my story. What I am, who I am, what I'm gonna go to school, everything. Literally everything. So I am 21 years old. Ooh, 21. So I'm 21 years old. I went to elementary school, so started elementary school. I went to Indian Hill Elementary. I have a lot of friends. So a lot of friends know me. They know exactly what school that is. Indian Hill Elementary was when? Oh God, I don't remember when did I go? I have no clue. Don't remember. Not at all. Zero. Don't know. But I went to elementary. I went to Indian Hill. Then I went to Bryan High School, Bryan Middle School. No, I went to Bryan and High School. So I went to Bryan Middle, and then I went to Bryan High School. So with that, I'm gonna literally reverse all the way back to elementary school. So, like I said, I am 21 years old. I have two brothers, Eduardo and Armando. Best dad in the world. I'm just not gonna mention his name because I don't feel comfortable with it, but you know, best dad in the world. And you guys probably wondering where my mom went. Well, I never had a mother. I haven't had a mother since I was 7 years old. My mom left us, literally just left us, when I was 7 years old. My brother was 6, and my little brother was about to be 3 or 4 years old. I think he was 4 years old. Yep, never had a mother. So that's where my dad stepped up. He's literally, there's no words to explain him. He is my mom, he is my dad, he is literally everything to me. Literally everything. He knows I love him so much. He knows I work hard for school just to make him proud. He knows that. He knows that I do that. That changed me. We had to change. We never had a childhood. We never had toys. I never had anything. I always had to work for it. My dad showed us how to work. Como dice, apriétate los huevos y trabaja. It just means grip your nuts and work for it, or take it, or accomplish it. That's what my dad used to always tell us. Like I said, we had no childhood, zero childhood, never had a childhood. Me and my brothers had to clean, we had to wash clothes, we had to clean the house, we had to literally we played outside, we had our normal stuff, we did all that, but we were small. My dad wouldn't let us go outside. He would have to go work. He would work Monday through Saturday, from 10 o'clock in the morning, no, 9:30 in the morning, 9:30 in the morning, all the way till 10 o'clock at night. So I wouldn't see my dad, I will only see my dad one day, which was Sunday. That's it. It was just one day. You can say that being the big brother, I probably wasn't the best big brother in the world. I did bad shit. I always fought with my brothers. I always fought with my little brother. They know I love him to death, but it was kid thing, you know. It was just a brother thing. Then we always fought. We fought. But that's normal. We're brothers, like I said. So it was hard for us. Like I said, there's really no words to really explain my childhood. It just sucked. There was no childhood. No childhood existed in that. No, zero, nada, zero. And yeah, that made me into a person I am now. I always do stuff by myself. You can say I'm fine being alone. I'm fine being with myself. I don't care who's around me. I literally don't care. It doesn't really affect me. It won't affect me. It doesn't bother me. You can say that I've gotten used to being alone. It really, like I said, it really didn't bother me. It didn't affect me. So fast forwarding a little bit now, I went to Bryan Middle. So Bryan Middle high school, middle school years was awesome. Amazing. Awesome. Awesome. People that knew me, they knew me. People that don't me, well, nice to meet you guys. My name is Gerardo. My name is Gerardo. Middle school was fun. That's where I met my wife. So me and my wife have been together since middle school. Middle school. 2009. 2009 we've been together. We met in 7th grade. No, wrong. We met in a church. I was doing my first communion, my primera comunión. This Mexican thing. I always made fun of the teacher because I was like, well, okay. I know it's bad, but I always made fun of the teacher. Me and my brothers always made fun of the teacher just because he was tenía la mano curvada, trozada. He was flipping the hand. You can say to me he looked gay, and we were making fun of his like what he was. I have no problem with it. It's just the way he taught it was like he's trying to grab a drill a hole in your head and just spill it, just literally force it in there. That's the type of teacher he was, and I didn't like it. I hated it. So me and my brother always made fun of him. We always said things to him, not bad things, like we never cussed in church. We never did that. We never, promise you, never did that. And yeah, we didn't like going to that place, but that's where we're Jimena was, that's where we did our primera comunión. That's where we, like I said, met. And it was the weirdest thing in the world. Like, when I went into that room, I was like, damn. It was mouth dropping. She was gorgeous. I seen her, I was like, Jesus, Lord. Like, and I was in church, Jesus, Lord. But I was like, Jesus, Lord. And till that day, who's touching me? Haircut. Busy man. To that day, that's where we've been together. We dated in 8th grade. 8th grade, we were together. Oh God, the story of that. So me and my wife, we were, middle school love or high school love. We were in love. We would do anything for him. We would stay up at night and text. We would FaceTime. We would talk. I don't even know if FaceTime existed back then. Maybe they did. But we would talk. We would wait after class. We would hold hands. All of that cute couple stuff. And we wanted to run away. Do you get that? We wanted to run away. Run away. It's at that point it was a good idea. but it didn't happen. Thank God it didn't happen. It was oh no, it's hot. It was fun. Middle school was fun. So going into high school was my favorite times. It was awesome for me. You can say we and my brother were popular. We knew a lot of people. People knew us. We did dumb things. There was a lot of people. We had a whole bunch of friends. When they say high school is like the time where you literally either think about your future, that's where I started thinking about my future. Since I was in middle school, I was like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. And I want to be a doctor. When I went to high school, that's where I did my CNA. It was awesome. Best time of my life in that classes when I went to the tech building. It was tech building. That's what they call it here in Nebraska, tech building. So we went to the tech building. It was, like I said, I always wanted to be a doctor. Once we started getting to school, sign up for scholarships, I was literally luckily enough, blessed to get the Susan Thompson. That's a full ride scholarship to school. Literally full ride. And sorry that if I'm looking over here, I'm literally looking to see if my wife is coming, because I'm literally gonna turn on the car and peel out and make her walk where I'm at, because I've done it so many times, and then she's taking forever. She says she gets out at 5, and it's 5:37. But like I said, I was determined to be a doctor, and I still am. It's like, once you get to college, it is a completely different story. It's like getting a shotgun to your stomach of just book knowledge, no time. You gotta manage it. Dude, it sucks. I can honestly, college sucks. It is not like what they say in the movies where it's like, oh, parties. You have no time for parties. No time for parties. You're like, I don't know what to say. You have no time for that. I thought it would be like joining a sorority. I was like, oh, I'm probably will do this, probably do that. That's where I literally started. Like I said, middle school and high school, I was so good in school. I had straight A's. I had good grades. I always turned in homework. I always did my homework. I always did everything. Once I went to college, Jesus, it was bad. That was so bad. It was very, very bad. It wasn't, oh man, I really can't explain it. I struggled. I'm gonna be honest. I struggled so much. I don't even know what I had. I had no clue what I had. I had so much trouble in that. It wasn't even funny. And it wasn't like I didn't like school. It was more of like, you can say high school didn't teach you how to manage time. They didn't give you the rules what college does, like, hey, you got this test, you got this test, study for it. I'm not gonna help you. Here's your study guide, learn it. It's not like that. It's a completely different, it's a different ball game. It's like if you're trained to be a basketball player and you go out there and try to play lacrosse. Or whatever the hell you call it. It's a completely different thing. It sucked. But I understand it. I was barely dipping my toes in a college life. I was barely, my thumb was barely in there. And it was bad. It was bad. It was very bad. Once I started getting into it, I got the hang of it. I was studying better. I was managing my time better. I was doing doing a lot better. This year I am doing a lot better. Doing so much better. I do put in my hours. I put in my hours. Like, I mean my hours, I mean like I study. I put in my hours for study. I do my homework. I keep an agenda, which it's weird because I never since I was in middle school and high school, I never used an agenda. It was always in my mind, like, oh, I gotta remember, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, this topic is about this. Oh, this assignment, do this. I have a decent memory. I'm not gonna say I have the greatest because I forget, but I have the decent memory. So like I said, college it was awesome. It was fun. It was very good. You scare me with a count, I swear I'll punch you in your stuff. I'll punch you straight in your shit, dude. Straight in your shit. It's something you're not supposed to play with me. Because I'll hit you straight in your shit. I'll hit you straight in your shit. But anyways, back to me. So, I told you about school level now. Literally some stuff that I do. So, I am a barber. I've been a barber for 5 years. Been cutting hair for 5 years. Jesus Christ, this is remembering myself. It's a long time. So I've been cutting hair for 5 years. I've been with my wife for 7 years. Been married 2 years. So we've been married for 2 years. Been together for 7 years. I literally take it like if when we were dating, like getting married, because it's inseparable. We were inseparable and shit like that. But you can say we never had the best relationship. We had the best relationship. I love my wife to death. She is one of the best. She is the best woman I would ever meet in my entire life. She is my rock. She is all the little. You can say every single nice word in the dictionary. That's her. Every single one of them. Every perfect, every good, every awesome word in the dictionary, that's her. To me, my wife is everything. I don't show it as much because I'm still working into showing my emotions. Like I said, I rarely show my emotions. I don't show it that much. I'm starting to show them a lot. I talk to her about how my day's going or how I'm feeling at that moment. I'm starting to do that. I'm getting out there a little better. That's why I can talk to the camera while a whole bunch of people are walking around, because it's weird. But I don't care. I'm in this moment right now. Well, not moment, but I'm in the stage where I don't care. I was always stressed. I didn't show my emotions very well. That's literally it. I wouldn't show my emotion as much. Now that I am showing my emotions a lot better, like I said, I can vlog. I can do all this. I can talk to people. I can go out there and make fun of people or something. Not literally make fun of them, but like crack jokes. Once you start getting to know me and stuff like that, you're gonna see, like, you're gonna laugh your asses off. Like the start with my last video with my dad. My dad crashed. You probably didn't hear me because I was laughing, but my dad crashed. And so he was coming down 24th Street here in Nebraska, if you guys know it. They're coming out. My dad was coming out 24th Street. My dad said he saw a chick. She said it was fine, but my dad was one of those guys that she can be a fluffy chick. She can be like a freaking twig, and my dad thinks she's beautiful. That's how I'm the same way. But anyways, back to the story. My dad was checking a girl out. And he was on he was coming up to a stop sign. My dad literally rammed in front of the other car in front of him. Literally embarrassed himself. I was cracking up when my dad told me this. I was dying. Just thinking about it, I can imagine it. My dad said that when the lady passed, she was laughing because she knew what she did. Well, she didn't technically do it. My dad did it, but she knew what he did. I couldn't stop laughing on it. You guys probably didn't hear the full story, but I'm telling you now, that's what happened. My dad crashed into a car because of a girl. And that's it. That's it. That's because of a girl. But like I said, I am a barber. I have been married for my wife for 7 years. I love cars. I adore cars. GTRs, LaFerrari, Koenigsegg, dude, I love cars. Cars are everything to me. Well, not everything to me. I just love cars. I like cars. I had my Camaro. Like I said, I traded it in for a good cause. And like I said, I'm thinking about getting a back Camaro or a CTSV. I'm bipolar, dude. I choose either Camaro. I'm a Camaro fan. I want Camaro. Or I go with Cadillac. But they're both GM. They're General Motors. So I'm literally choosing just a higher class of a General Motors. That's it. That's what I feel like. That's it. I'm just choosing a higher class. So like I said, I like cars. I don't party as much. I don't know why. I just don't party as much. I rather spend it with my wife and my family. It's just me. I don't know. I should go to parties though. Should. You probably will. Like I said, we're going on next Saturday to a party. What else about me? I'm the oldest one in 3 boys. Like I said, told you. Back when I was in middle school, I was a bad kid. I got into a buttload of fights. Lots of fights. I was a fighter. I loved fighting. Why didn't I make it into a career? I have no clue. Didn't think about it. So I used to fight a lot. But my dad, when I would get suspended from school, my dad, the only thing he cared about, did I win? Si ganaste. I would always win. I'm not being cocky. I would win. But I know if I fought someone like right now, I probably wouldn't win. I have never got knocked out. I never got beat. But the day I do get knocked out or get beat, I'm gonna shake their hand and literally congratulate for beating me, because I've never got beat. Oh, never got beat. Oh, one other thing, I have tattoos. I have a load of tattoos. Not a load, but I got a plenty of tattoos. So I have the roses here. I have the Life's Priceless right here. You probably can't see this one right here. Then my diamonds here. Then I have a whole sleeve, like from like right here, from like where my elbow starts all the way to the top to my shoulder. I got literally all these tattoos when I was a senior in high school. I think so. Senior. I think it was senior in high school. I got every single one of them. I was tatted, like everybody told me I was tatted up. I was crazy tatted. I love tattoos. I love them. On my arm, I have Dia de los Muertos skull, and there's a lady holding it. And then there's 3 roses with my brother's name, my little brother's name. So my medium brother, my little brother, and my dad's name. Some people tell me, like, why? Like, why Dia de los Muertos? For me, Dia de los Muertos, and then with it reflects to me as more of like, Los Muertos, like a day of joy. For me, it's a day of joy. It's where you recognize people that have gone. It's literally saying, like, if I would leave or if they would leave, I will miss them and cry for them, but I know that they'll be happy. I know they're going to be happy. I know they're going to feel no pain. I know they're not going to suffer. I know that God is literally going to have them by themselves drinking some lemonade. That's just that. Like I said, it was me. It was part of me. It's something it's my own definition for me. You can say, it's just my, I don't know, I try to explain it to people, but I can't, because it's just a part of me, a part of me that people shouldn't know, not even shouldn't know, it's just I don't want to explain to them, because it's a part of me, that's something I should keep for myself, no one should really know about it. Have any questions and stuff like that, something about me, a challenge you want me to do with me, Jimena. We did like the yoga challenge, sucked, I can't do yoga, I'm not flexible. I don't want to be flexible. And then Jimena fell on my head. Wanted to give her a good one, but she fell on my head. Took a breath. Took a breath. I breathed in, I exhaled, whatever. And I let it pass. It made me mad. And that's why we didn't post it. So yeah, let me know what you guys want me to do. If there's like any questions you want me to ask. Something you want me to do. Something to... I don't know, literally anything. You guys let me know. Oh, and as well, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys. I've seen that you guys were doing a lot of, you guys, not a lot, but you guys subscribed, and I'm thankful. I don't care if it's 12 subscribers. I don't care if it's 10 subscribers. Thank you guys. You give it a thumbs up, give it literally whatever you want to give it. Give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe. Thank you guys. You guys are literally giving me, you can say you're giving me a chance into the YouTube society. You can give me a chance into YouTube society and show you what my life is. I have an interesting life, I feel. I've been talking to you guys for almost like 30 minutes, and Jimena's still not out. It is 5:53. Ain't that a bitch? 5:53. And she said 5 o'clock. There's probably gonna be topics where me and my brother are gonna talk about something like girls, or literally I got some topics. I got some very good topics. A big one is probably gonna be college. Wait till you hear that one. That one's gonna be coming up pretty soon too. But like I said, give me some questions, let me know. Thank you guys for viewing. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, everything. And I see you guys later. Thank you, my dope familia.